So there's a couple things you can do. I'm going to show you probably 2 stretches just to kind of get that going. So when you're at the gym, you can do this before or after lifting and all that. I don't know if you have a thick band because the small bands don't really work for this one too well, but any sort of weight, like a rack or a barbell, something you can just grab and go like that. You'll see how it goes. Basically, you're going to get under it, you're going to grab it, you're going to let it pull this here, and if it is tricep, you may as well get your elbow to bend as much as possible. You're going to kind of lean forward into it, and then the hard part is you kind of have to hunt around so to feel it where you want to feel it, right? So you can kind of rotate away so you kind of get some extra rotation. You can go the other way, let it drag that way, get a little bit of lat. Maybe you want to pull in that way more. Maybe you want to step back and let it drag you that way. Even changing your hand positions can change the entire sensation. When I can't tell if it's a lat or like long head tricep that's acting up, what I like to do is step the sides with a little bit of external rotation, step forward, and then I'll actually try to take my scap, my serratus, and push it forward, kind of like an Olympic lifter when they like do that over press, right? So find that nice spot, kind of push against it. When you do find the spot, you can chill there, and then the other thing you can do is also like chill for a couple seconds, kind of relax, melt into it, and then also you can lightly contract against it, maybe 5 or 10% of what you got. Keep going, count like a very 10-second, 10 Mississippi count in your head, and then relax into it, let it kind of pull you further. 10 seconds, contract again, 10 seconds, relax, 10 seconds. Obviously, the important part is always come out slowly so it doesn't just like reflexively contract, because that always sucks. The other thing you can do, and this is what I was talking about with trying to like downregulate or turn the lat off, is with overhead work, specifically with the pushing the serratus forward situation. We want to get that bad boy, the lat, on its long position, put it on long, which is going to like basically inhibit it. So there's a couple ways you can do that. Obviously you can OHP, any sort of pressing motion in like this plane is going to be best. Dumbbell OHP is probably best because you can control it and you can kind of put it wherever you want, but barbell OHP is fine too. But one thing I like to do, especially for warm-ups, so if it's bothering you on your deadlifts, and then I forgot what else you said it bothered you on. You said not bench. But if it bothers you on your deadlifts, the other thing you can try is basically what we did with the band, except you're going to kind of like grab back here as best you can. You're going to let it drag, like, so plant your elbow on some sort of pole or the side of a wall and let it drag your body down and then press into it. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your elbow, try to push it in that direction and up. So kind of like a scooping situation. Basically you're trying to get that scap to wrap around the front of the ribs and elevate, which is the complete opposite of what the lat does, right? So bam, get in your position, and then you're going to push, come out of it, push, come out of it. And what the cool thing about this one is you can actually just use your body weight, and where you put your feet, you can like kind of temper how much weight you're putting into it. I'm actually getting a pretty sweet stretch. That's why I'm sitting here, really nice. The other thing you can do is kind of like tuck your chin in there and get some nice neck action. It's all good stuff. But yeah, basically, bam, bam. And actually, while we're here, I already have equipment out, so may as well throw a third one in. Try to make this quick. I tend to be long-winded. Pretend that's flat. Literally any object, doesn't matter the object. I use these for warm-ups, and I give them to M every once in a while, and some other people. I just call them serratus bench pushes. same thing that you just did there, just bilateral, and has a little bit more control. So you grab your hands, you're actually gonna put your elbows as best you can, slightly closer than the edge of the item where your hands are. Bring your body back. Let it just kind of sink into it, right? Just like we did before. And then you're actually gonna use your lats to pull yourself up just a little bit, and then you're gonna actively push away and sink down. And while you're doing that, it's like you pull yourself with your lat, because lat pull down, lats do this. So a little bit, it's more of an isometric contraction, and then it's actively pushing the elbow away. And what you're gonna do here is, again, try to let your scapula rotate upward and wrap forward around your ribs. And one way you know you're doing it right is if you actually touch the big meaty part right here, you'll kind of feel your serratus. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3. The stretch, the wall version of the serratus action / lat inhibition, and then the bilateral one. And again, hunt around, find what you gotta find. That's all it is.